Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW, guys, 3 Series generation F30 F31. This is a 3 Series BMW from year 2013 to year 2019. If you guys have one of those, you have a problem where the radiator fan stays on, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that. If the radiator fan doesn't turn off, it could be a really simple fix. We'll explain what you need to check, where you can buy cheap fuses, parts, tools, even radiator fans at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car that we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions, bodywork. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. On this channel, you will be able to find videos about every single fuse on that BMW relay. Let's say you're down the road, you're in the middle of nowhere, and you blow a fuel injection fuse. You need to see where it's located. We'll have the video on the channel. You just search for 1 or 2 minutes, look at the video, replace it, and you're back on the road. Otherwise, guys, it's really confusing with these fuses. That's why we're making these videos. If you need to buy any tools, parts for your BMW, fuses, relays at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. We'll share it for your convenience. So let's start on it now. What can cause radiator fan to stay on? Multiple things, guys. Number one, it could be a bad coolant temperature sensor or unplugged coolant temperature sensor. If the wire is broken, if it's not connected, or the sensor is not working, that can cause the fan to run all the time, because the engine computer will not know the actual temperature of the engine. So if it does that, so the engine does not overheat. Number two, it could be bad radiator fan. Number three, it could be the wire going from the radiator fan to the engine computer, the signal wire. If that wire is broken, it's cut somewhere, guys. We've had that happen multiple times on cars, especially after engine replacement, things like that. That will cause the fan to run all the time. This is because the signal wire will not send signal to the fan, so practically it will just stay on all the time, like a safety feature as well. Another thing, guys, okay, that can cause it. It could be bad fuse or relays, especially a sticking relay. Stay with us and we'll explain where they're located. Now, we'll demonstrate on a 2013 BMW 3 Series. Fun fact about that car, you guys have up to 6 different fuse boxes. Most people know about 2 or 3, but you have up to 6. We have a special video on our channel that explains where all the about the fuse box location on BMW, guys, F30. First, we need to open the hood. Right in front of the windshield on the passenger side and behind the shock tower, you have one trim cover. Remove it. You get to a fuse box, open it, and you'll see that layout here. Before we guys continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So now, why it's super important, guys, to test fuses and relays? Because often you may think you have a good fuse, right? But it could be, guys, a bad fuse. Sometimes it's really hard to tell, it's hard to see. You have different kinds of fuses, and each one of those, guys, let's say you think it's a good fuse, but it's actually bad. You may end up spending time, money on parts and repairs that you don't need. So always test fuses. It takes only a few seconds. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses and how to test relays as well. Relays are easy to test. That way you can eliminate that possibility for something that's not necessary, guys. So check out the links, will be in the description of the video below. Here, guys, what you need to check, we need to check 3 specific fuses, guys, okay? 3 specific fuses. And the fuses that we need to check, that's towards the windshield side, that's the front of the BMW, passenger side, driver side. Here, that's fuse number 35, 34, 33. Fuse number 33 will need to be checked right here. You will need to check fuse number 43, that 15 fuse here. And now there is one relay, guys, that you need to check. Okay, that's the same fuse box that we're working on now here. And if you come in that electrical junction box, you have that relay right there. That relay, guys, is the radiator fan relay. If it's a bad relay, if it's sticking, that can cause the fan to stay on all the time as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.